DSP tries it.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Pay Me Tons account.
Alright, so ladies and gents, let's get started by talking turkey. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with me and YouTube and Machinima and everything. I already made a huge, and when I say huge, I mean an hour-long vlog about this a couple days ago. And I want to say thank you to those of you who did check out that vlog. Listen, I know an hour-long vlog out of the blue is certainly something that most people aren't planning to watch. And let's face it, retaining viewership for an hour is a tough thing to do. But some 20,000 people and growing have already checked out this vlog because they were concerned about, gee, what's going on with Phil and his YouTube presence. We want to see what's going on with him. Will he be able to do this in the future? And it seems like it's a serious situation, and it is. In a nutshell, the bottom line is here's what's going on. Machinima and I are right now in talks to renegotiate my contract. Because the bottom line is, Machinima has been paying me a certain amount of money to make videos on YouTube. And as of right now, due to the nature of the business, due to the fact that ad revenues on YouTube have actually declined significantly since 2012 when they originally signed me to this contract, alright, they have to renegotiate. Because the bottom line is they're losing money. And I couldn't imagine a company continuing to operate if they're losing money on contracts with people. And mine was one of the contracts where they're actually losing money on it. So what they're doing is fair from a financial perspective. From what they're doing is incredibly fair, all right? And they're renegotiating this contract with me, and we're going back and forth. We're hitting, here's what we have to offer, and I counterpoint, well, what about this? And they say, okay, well, what about this and this? And we're going back and forth every day. There's interaction between us. At the same time, while this negotiation is going on, I'm talking with other partner networks on YouTube as well, and there's two in particular that I've talked to. And it seems to me that these partner networks, although what they're offering me initially is good, isn't necessarily as good as what Machinima can offer me when it comes to financially. All right? Let me give you an example. One of the major things I want to do next year is start a new channel. And the new channel on YouTube is going to be not called Darkside Phil or DSP. It's going to have its own original name, so that way that negative stigma. Whenever you go into YouTube and you type in DSP or Darkside Phil, you may get my videos, but you're also going to get a ton of fucking videos from these fucking idiots who just like to say nasty shit about me to get views because they realize that it's like the TMZ of the internet is to make shit up or slander me, and they can get tons of views on it, right? So rather than have that association, I'd like to have it called something completely different and kind of start fresh. So at least for the first few months when this channel exists, you're not typing in the name of the channel and you get all this nasty shit, okay? So I want to do this, and this channel is going to feature edited content like my game reviews. The Hateful Truth will be over there. Top 10 countdowns, best and worst of game series that I'm doing. And in fact, I may even do like a weekly recap of what's the best and worst stuff to happen this week in the videos that I put out, and do it once a week as like a weekly thing. That could be pretty cool. And so since that's a way different style of video than what I normally do, normally I'm just doing raw gameplay on DSP Gaming, I want to put it on its own channel. So number one, it doesn't get lost in the shuffle of DSP Gaming. And number two, that there's not so many videos being uploaded to this channel that people are afraid to subscribe. And the bottom line is that's what's always been the issue with DSP Gaming. That's why on this channel I have like over 300 million views, but only 180,000 subscribers. Because people always over the years said, I don't want to subscribe because you're going to flood my YouTube inbox. So instead of that, you can now, if you don't have time to watch my raw playthroughs anymore, you can subscribe to this other channel and you can watch all the edited content that's kind of like me abridged almost. A lot of people say, why don't you make it like, you know how they have DBZ abridged? You should make DSP abridged. I like that name, but I'm not going to use it because it still has DSP in it. I have to find something completely new and different for the name for that channel. So that's one idea I have for next year that I want to do. And the thing is, in order for that to be successful, this new channel has to be under a managed partnership. Because if I just have a regular YouTube partnership, I'm going to get content ID matches for gameplay footage and sound effects and music and shit from these montages. And I'm just not going to fucking deal with that shit. Because if I'm putting all this time and effort into this new edited content channel, alright, and I'm really trying hard to make it work so it'll appeal to more of a mainstream viewer on YouTube than what I do on DSP Gaming, well, I can't have half the shit that I put up there get claimed and, oh, you can't monetize it. It would be a waste of time. So it needs to be under a managed partnership. So I'm working right now with Machinima to get them to agree to do that, okay? If they don't, I already have another company who I'm talking with who says they will. They said, we will take both DSP Gaming and whatever this new channel is under our shoulder, and we'll make them both managed partnerships, and we will do our best to promote your content and get you new viewers. So I like that. The difference is they said they're going to pay me less money than Machinima does. So no matter what, come 2016, I'm taking a pay cut. And that sucks because, as you know, I already took a big hit on the business the past few months because of the fucking false copyright strikes that I got against DSP Gaming in August.